Love it. Okay, good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy 4th of the month. I've actually written happy 4th of March. So, yeah, good luck to us on the call tonight. I hope everyone has had an absolutely lovely weekend. We've had gorgeous weather for the first time in ages. Oh God, my phone's going to start going all wild. I don't know. Make sure everyone's on mute. Here we go. That's it, lovely. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we've had really lovely lovely weather for the first time in ages. So I hope everyone has had a really lovely weekend. Now, to get started, obviously we are 4 days into the new month. I want you to let me know in the comments, be brutally honest, let me know in the comments if you feel like your month, and this is business, I'm on a work call. If you need, go get water, please. Go on then. Sorry. As soon as you press play, it's like they don't even like you. They don't even acknowledge you until you're on the phone and everybody needs something. Sorry. You get a real insight into my life on these calls, don't you? I know my whole family. Right, let me know in the comments if you feel like your month has got off to an amazing start. 4 days in, you're off to like a booming start for June, or let me know if actually you're a bit like, yeah, not quite the start I'd hoped for. And you can be honest, it's all right, okay. It's all right, I like that. Mine's four orders. That's amazing. Well done. Not at all, not quite. That's fine. That's what we're here for, okay. Mine has been reasonably okay. I'd go with you, Nat. It's been all right. It's been all right. I like that. It's been all right. It's not been great, but it's been all right. We're sort of plodding along. An all right start. I love it. Okay, and it's all about being honest. Okay. It doesn't matter, okay, because tomorrow is Monday. And we've got a new week, we've got a new mindset and a fresh start. And I know a lot, again, you can let us know in the comments, a lot of us in the business are mums or even nans or grandparents and stuff, and we might have little ones at home during half term. Who's had their kids at home this week, and how's that been going for you? And you know what it is, we say, you know what, this business, you can fit it around everything, and you can, and of course you can, and in theory you can, but when you've got 2 screaming kids, to get those little pockets throughout the day is not as easy as what it is when they're at school. So for me, I just feel like, you know what, we've had 4 days and we've tried our best, and we've tried our best to be as consistent as we can. And to do as much of our DMO as we can, and you know, as much self-development. I find it even harder to stick to plan when it's half term, don't you? Because you're on your little days out and stuff, and you're just like, you know, like if you're at the beach, you want the donuts and whatever else. So it's just harder. Everything's harder during half term. So tomorrow is Monday. It's fresh start. New goals. Oh, me too. I cannot wait for tomorrow. It's not actually because they go back to school. Oh, that as well, but that's not the only reason. I'm just really looking forward to, I'm getting back in the gym tomorrow. It's my commitment to myself, getting back in the gym. So I'm really excited for tomorrow. So we are going to get kick-started right away with our lovely Natalie Winter. And she is going to be giving us her top recruiting tips and her top recruiting system. So all I can say to you guys is get your pens and papers out and get your pens and papers ready, because Natalie has been on the recruiters leaderboard, I think, the majority of the months for this year. What was you, number 3 or number 2 or number 3 up on stage in Birmingham on the leaderboard?
I was number 6 in the UK.
Number 6 in the UK. There you go. Number 6 in the whole of the UK. All right. So this is literally going to be like gold dust. And Nat's got an incredible recruiting system in place. And I really love the structure of it, because I love things that I'm very much like, I love things that are like 1, 2, 3, you know, like do this, and this. And that is exactly, no pressure. That's just like, all right, Sara. No pressure. This is literally going to be gold. So get your pens and papers ready. I'm getting mine ready. We've covered it on a call before, but we're going to do it again because it's a new fresh month. So Natalie, you can take it away, my love.
Hello everyone. Right, so oh, I don't know what I've done here, but you can all still see me. I've just changed my screen totally, but never mind. So why team building is so important, I think, to start from day one. Obviously, you know, even if you're new in the business, it's going to help you in the long run, it's going to help you in the future. And now as a partner plus, you can take points from your team as well. So really important. And obviously your upline is there. We are here to help you with the training process and all of that. So don't worry if you're brand new and you're worrying about, well, I don't know what I'm doing. How am I going to train someone? Like, there's so many people here to help you. So don't worry about that. So really, really important to start building your team from day one. So the first thing that I always do as part of my system is adding new people. So this is really important to expand your network. You don't want to run out of people, and it's a really great starting point. So how I add new people is I tend to like to really expand my network outside of where I live, basically. So I'll find someone on my Facebook or a friend of a friend who's, you know, from outside of town, and I'll go on their profile picture. Like, profile pictures is a really quick, easy and good way to add people. So if they've got a lot of likes on their profile picture, I'll just look on the likes, and then you can literally just go down the list and click add friend, add friend, add friend, add friend. That is the main way that I add people. So that's what I do, like, every single day without fail, and I'm adding 100 people to my Facebook. Now, I primarily work on Facebook. I do share content across all platforms, but this is where most of my business comes from. So I'm a big believer of, you know, doing more of what you're really good at. And obviously Facebook is my platform. So I work the hardest on Facebook at the minute, and it is working for me. So you don't have to do it on that platform if your other platforms are doing better. But I add in blocks of 25 throughout the day, because Sarah will tell you the amount of times I get blocked from adding, and it's such a big part of my system. So when I can't add, I'm like so frustrated. But if you do it in smaller blocks, really spread out throughout the day, maybe set yourself a little reminder on your phone to do it. Takes 5 minutes, and then you're reducing that chance of getting blocked as well. So that's where I add people from, and that's why I do it, and that's how I do it. And I pretty much just do it that way always, and that works for me. So that's adding is number one. So the second part is my content. So I am massive on video content. I think this is a great way to show your personality, you know, showing your sense of humor, your likes, and that's going to get people to really trust you, get to know you. You know, when people are filling these forms in, they're putting a lot of their personal details in. They need to really trust you and know that, you know, you're someone that they can rely on and you're not going to scam them. So I think it's really important to show at least your face, the real you, and video content is a really, really great way of doing that. So at the minute, I'll be doing like live videos, talking on my stories, and I really duplicate my content across all my platforms as well. So at the minute, I'm big on posting TikToks. I'll save that, post it as a reel on Instagram, which is then linked to my Facebook. So straight away, from one TikTok, I've got 3 sets of video content all across my platforms. And I posted in the 90-day game plan group the other day as well. The same video will perform so differently across different platforms. So one of them had like 50 views on TikTok, but it had over 1,000 on Facebook. So it just shows the importance of duplicating your content, because different platforms, you know, different things appeal to different audiences across those. So that's just a little tip for you. So other things I like to share is just my lifestyle. I throw in a lot of personal posts as well, which I think is really important. You're going to get a lot more interaction from the personal posts. You know, I put one on today about my son. We went out for dinner. We usually got my grandma's, and he hated the dinner. He hated going out for dinner, and I just posted that on there, and that's like a lot of interaction, people relating to it, mum life, finding it funny. So make sure you are putting the personal posts in as well. And there's lots of different things you can post about when it comes to business. So there's lots of perks to the business. You know, we can run it from anywhere. There's the bonus scheme, the money aspect. Obviously, the commission's amazing. You've got the events, the friendships. I think a really important thing to talk about is the sense of community. You know, the Juice Plus family, I think, is a massive thing. Even just being on this call today is showing the community. It's showing that the support is there. We're all friends. We all help each other, which I think is a massive thing as well. So there's lots of different things you can post about. And then another thing that I do as well is I add every single day, I add people to the opportunity group. So I literally just go on there and I just spam add. So this is how I do it. I'm just like, add at least 5 people. And usually the people that I've just added to my Facebook will come up at the top of that list. So they're all like pretty new people, and I just spam add them. So if they accept, great. If they don't, it's no loss of mine. You know, I'll contact them in a different way. But if they do accept, Then the next day I'll just go in with an inbox, hi, I just noticed you're in my opportunity group. Would you like a bit more info? Have you had a chance to look through? And that's starting up a new conversation. And it's a really quick and easy thing to do as well throughout your days, to just add people to that opportunity group. So if you're not already in there, I'm sure someone will pop the link in the chat for you, but that's just another little tip of something that I do. And obviously it's a really great tool as well if people are unsure and they want to know a little bit more. There's lots of different things in there. So again, just making sure that you are really utilising your stories, your news feed, having your content across all the platforms. I think is really, really important. So another thing that I like to do is sharing success stories as part of my content, which you can find a lot of those in the opportunity group. I feel like this works really, really well, especially if, you're quite new too, because I think in the beginning, it's great to shout about the smaller things that you're achieving, but sharing these really big stories shows, where you're heading, where you're going, and like who's being inspiring to you in the business. People will look at that and see the bigger picture too and be like, wow, this girl, I think it's Kirsty, isn't it, who was on the checkouts in Tesco and now she's running an amazing business. Like stories like that, I find I get a lot of interaction from people, and I seem to get a lot of people directly contacting me about the business when I post those as well. So if you share those success stories as part of your DMO, I think that looks really, really nice on your newsfeed. And again, it shows that you're not the only person in this business. There are other people and other people that are really successful too. So that's a really good thing to share. So I've got on here, this is, if there's anything you do in a day, if you want to build a team, if you want to progress in this business, if I said, right, there's one thing you've got to do every single day, the most important thing is inboxing. Get in your inbox. That is my number one priority. Even if I was having like the worst day ever and I was like, God, I've done nothing, like I will make sure I inbox at least 10 people that day. Like that is my bare minimum. And there's a couple of different messages I use. They are in the 90-day game plan group, or if you want to like message me after, I'm more than happy to send them, but it's really quick and easy, the system I use. So I've been going onto my Facebook, going onto the menu and then choosing feeds, and then it says friends. And what it does is it brings up the most recent posts of everyone on your friends list that are posting. So what I've found is these are the people that are online and posting right now. They're active. And obviously I know that they're people who do post on their Facebook as well, because I'm picking them from the feed. So that's a really good way to quickly just smash out your inboxes, is to go onto those people, like and comment on a couple of their stuff. I always love the profile picture, give them a compliment, write on a couple of their posts, and then I just bang straight in with the inbox. And like I say, there's two that I usually use quite often, which are in the group, and then I'll find that at least one person out of those 10 that I inbox will respond to me. And then I have a set script that I send that is in the group as well, or someone can stick it in the chat, because I think a few people have got it. And this works so well for me. Like I always have people back saying like, yes, definitely, I want to sign up. And this is just what I've been doing consistently every single day without fail. The other way I do it as well is sometimes I'll go onto my friends list and just see who I've added new, and I'll do this exact same system to those as well. But I'm finding that going onto the feeds and then friends, you're getting more responses because they're online and active right now. So if you haven't got much time but you want to get it out, it's a really good way to do that. So always interact with them first and then inbox. And then I don't feel like I'm cold messaging, because I'm like, in my message, it always says, hi, hon, I've just had a little nosy on your profile. Thought I'd pop your message and say, hey, because I have actually been on their profile. They know that they've got the notifications. I'm not just spam messaging people. Just makes it that little bit more personal, but it's so easy then to get through the numbers. And I've just written a little note, is that when you are inboxing people, when you're adding people, everything you do, I think it's really important to do it with confidence and intention. So I always have that mindset, which is why it's so important to work on yourself. When I'm doing this process, I'm like, right, come on, let's get a team member. Who am I going to help today? This girl looks great, I'm going to message her. I don't have that mindset of, like, what are they going to say? Because I've got this system in place to give me that confidence, and I know that I've got the replies there. And I also think that knowledge gives you confidence as well. So it's really important, to know what you're doing, to know what the groups are for, and just to know that your upline is there to help you as well. If someone asks you a question and you don't know the answer, don't panic. There's always someone who can help. So just have that knowledge that, you know, you should have the confidence to do this because the help is there. So I've just put here, you know, make sure you're working on yourself, because this is a massive part of recruitment. And I think some people think that it doesn't go hand in hand. The business is one thing, self-development's the other. But I've found that as you work on yourself, your business will grow, as well as your confidence, you know, your confidence in your own ability as well. So make sure every day you're practicing your self-development, you're getting on the Zooms, you're learning, you know, new tactics, new techniques. I learn something new on every Zoom call I get on. It's really important. The events, especially, like, you learn so much at events. Basically everything that I do to recruit is things that I've learned and been inspired by at events. So just make sure, you know, you're really taking advantage of the training and believe in yourself, because you can do it. The blueprint is there and it works. I know it does. And, you know, everyone's put that work in for you. It's not, no one's gatekeeping any secrets. This is the way to do it. So all you need to do is get really consistent with it and just go for it. And that is my recruitment tips. Thank you, Sarah.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Nat. So you can see, guys, I've literally written that down step by step, and I hope you guys have all done the exact same thing, because Natalie is absolutely smashing recruiting at the moment. She's got a real simple, structured system in place, and she's on here like a superstar. I'm literally putting it here. I'm going to blue tack it on my wall, but I'm just putting it here for now. I'm not joking. I'm literally putting it right here on front of my desk. You know, she's willing and open to sharing that with us. So thank you, firstly, because a lot of people sometimes tend to guard their like really amazing top tips. So Natalie, the fact that she's sharing that and giving us this really, really simple system is amazing. But as with anything, it's up to us to go out there and to put it into action. And so I'm going to follow on with a few things after that. As I said, that was incredible as always. Pop your top takeaways into the comments. A couple of little things that I wanted to say. Firstly, I love that we're sort of coming together as all different teams at the moment. I really like that. I love seeing new faces on here. I love seeing people that are not directly in our teams, or, you know, that are sidelines and stuff. I really think it's really, really nice that we're coming together. You know, there's been a lot of changes, there's been a lot of turbulence lately. So I think the fact that there is this collaboration and this support, and you know that you can reach out to people from other teams, I love that. I really do. I think it's a massive part of the Juice Plus community. And we've got two different groups that we've set up pretty recently. But again, that are working pretty well for us. So we've got the Freedom Network, which is, thank you, Rue. Yeah, we've got the Freedom Network, which is an opportunity group. Again, it's very new. And we do like, you know, everyone's welcome to use it. Everyone's welcome to go in there. It's not the best opportunity group. You know, it is quite new. But we do, you know, it's working well for us. We always tend to have a specific video in there that we're sending to potentials or tagging potentials in, and we're all getting pretty good results from it. So everyone's welcome to use that group. Yay. As Lisbon ladies, everyone's welcome to use that group. We do always ask, if you are in there, you know, you can contribute in there as well. It could be a video of you saying, you know, what the business has done for you, or it could just be, sometimes if I've done, like I think yesterday I done a post about, you know, payday, and I just copy and pasted it into that group as well. So just being mindful, oh, actually that's a good recruiting post, I'm going to put it in that group. So everyone's welcome to use it, and you know, you can just add into it whatever you like. And also we started one which I think is really nice, which is called something recruitment post. I don't know if anyone's got the link, they could put it in the group. Again, it's very new and it was quite a new idea, but it did come from something that Natalie said, that when you are new to the business, one of the things that we encourage you to do on your DMO is to be posting these recruiting posts every day. And that doesn't mean join my team or whatever. It's more, you know, like someone who has quit their job or did buy a big house, or because we like to do a mixture of the small, medium and large recruiting stuff. Like I might say, oh, do you know what, I've just filled my car up with petrol, but then do you get what I mean? I'm rambling this evening, it's been such a long day. But in that group, in the recruitment post group, there's specifically posts. You can just scroll through there and you can just literally copy, paste, screenshot, trim and post. So just to let you know that those groups are there and everyone's welcome to use them. So yeah, pop your top takeaways in the comments. And I am going to just sort of talk about a couple of other little random bits, but some stuff that's really, really important at the moment as well. June and July are going to be really, really, really crucial months for you in your business. What you do in the next 2 months is going to determine your business growth throughout the summer and also throughout the winter, and it's going to determine your paycheck really probably for the next 12 months, what you do in the next 2 months. And the reasons for that is because June and July are our last months of the free sign up or the £1 sign up, and also the reduced senior partner points. Now, obviously, as I said on the Saturday success call, there are rumours that this could be extended. There are hopes of everyone's hoping and praying that this is here to stay, but that's not guaranteed. So I am personally treating it like we have 2 months left, and I would encourage everyone else to do the same. So I really want you to have it in your mind that you've got 2 months left to build and grow your business as much as possible. So my personal goal, my personal system at the moment, you've got Natalie who's given you this recruiting system, and then I'm going to tell you how you're going to use that recruiting system to maximize it and build your business in the next 3 months. So firstly, in June, I want you to be following Natalie's recruiting system every single day. We know it works. The proof is in the pudding. And I think what would be really nice is if we do it every single day this week, exactly as she said, we can screenshot it and put it into the group. And then on Sunday night's call, we can say, actually, do you know what? This is how it worked well for me. Or I messaged this many people. So we can really sort of track our numbers. But anyway, my goal for June, firstly, is to bring in as many new team members as possible, which I know goes without saying. Everyone's going to be like, well, duh, obviously that's what we try for every month. This month is crucial for that, because, again, the free sign up. And we want to be getting people this month to Partner Plus. That is it. That is your main sole focus, is to bring them in and get them straight to Partner Plus. And the reason for that, or even more than Partner Plus, is to be getting them their 825+1. So they are going to be getting their approximate £200 pay next month. It could be between 150 and 250, it depends on orders. But they're also hopefully going to be bringing in their first team member. And then the reason for that, this is how I'm building in my head at the moment. I only ever to give you top tips on what I'm doing personally, so you can see, like, actually it doesn't sound great to me. But my goal, bring them in this month and get them to Partner Plus with 1 new team member. And then in July, I want as many new senior partners in my business as possible. That is it. That is the goal. So June is all about really bringing in those new team members, Partner Pluses. July is about, right, bang, straight to senior partner, because they can do it at the reduced points volume, which is actually really simple. And we've got to stop overcomplicating this in our head. It's them plus 2 people doing 800 points. Like, it really is that simple. And we're going to be getting as many people to senior partner in July as possible. And then obviously they're going to be getting their free £400 pay, which is absolutely amazing and life-changing for a lot of families at the moment. And also as well, if they hit it in July at the reduced points, they can also reconfirm at the reduced points in August. We've had that confirmed, just for anyone who didn't know. So if you did hit it in July at the reduced points, you can reconfirm at the reduced points in August. So you are then going to be building your clubs. And I always get really nervous when I'm talking about clubs, because there's such a mixture of people who have been in the business for a long time, or people who are really new to the business. I remember when someone first spoke about clubs to me, I was like, oh, this club, what club? What club? Where are we going? What club are you talking about? I love a club, but whatever it is, I'm in. So let me know in the comments if you do know what a club is. I'm not going to go into it too much, but what I will say, a club is someone in your business who is senior partner or above and who is hitting their PB. And the aim of the game in our business really is to be building clubs. And it was Alex Webb and John Halawati and Katie and everyone else who always says, focus on the clubs and your promotions will take care of themselves. So if your goal for the next 3 months is Partner Plus, senior partner, PB legs, bang. Come August, you know, you could have those 5, 10, 12, 20 new PB legs in your business, or new clubs in your business, and the growth you're going to see is going to be absolutely amazing. So just to give you a rough example, again, if they hit PB, if they hit Partner Plus in June, Senior Partner in July, and then they hit their PB in August. This is what my goal is at the moment. That's my 3-month plan. And just to give you a rough idea, so if you are hitting Club 3, you are roughly going to be an SSC, Senior Sales Coordinator. Who does that sound good to? Who would like to be a Senior Sales Coordinator? Or have that 10K pay line? Not everyone, of course. This is just roughly, it's not a guarantee, but this is what they estimate in the business, and it did work out that way for me as well. When you're hitting Club 6, you're roughly going to be QNMD. When you're hitting Club 12, you're going to be roughly NMD, National Marketing Director, the big one. I'm probably qualified for Rio as well, which we'll talk a little bit about. And then obviously on to Club 24, come on, which is roughly IMD, right? So just to give you a rough example. So when you break it down like that, doesn't it sound so much more achievable? Rather than thinking, oh, do you know what? I need a 10 grand pay line, or I need a 20 grand pay line. When you think, all right, I need 3 senior partners in my team, it doesn't feel so unachievable, does it? So that's what I want you to have in your mind moving through June, July and August. And if your aim is to hit SSC in August or September or whenever it may be, focus on getting those senior partners in, Partner Plus, Senior Partner, hitting their PB, and then getting your Club 3. You're going to get recognition on stage, and you will be a Senior Sales Coordinator. So who would like that? Who would like Senior Sales Coordinator in August? Show me some love. Show me some love in the comments. Might be that you're already in SSC. It might be that your business has dropped. It might be that you're aiming for a higher position. It might be that you're aiming for a QNMD. You know, it might be my business and clubs dropped massively. I'm always open and honest. So many people saw massive drops in their business. We had this, you know, incredible boom during lockdown. Everyone was focused on their health. We've had this dip, but we're coming out of it, and we're seeing insane growth at the moment. And honestly, if you work really hard for the next 3 months, come August, you could be doubling, trebling your business easily just by focusing on clubs and duplicating that down into your business. Sorry, I know I got really excited there about clubs, but it's because it's my massive focus at the moment. I'm like, clubs, senior partners club, because you know, clear in your mind, right? Well, then when you've done Club 24, you're an International Marketing Director. When you get to Club 12, you're an NMD. So I just love breaking it down like that. I think it sounds so much more achievable. Let me know in the comments as well, what's your next club position? What's the next one you're going for? Or if your clubs have dropped, what's the one that you're going for now? What's the one that you're aiming to get back to? I was Club 12. I'm not Club 12 at the moment. I'm aiming for Club 12 to start off with, and then I'm going to be going straight for Club 24. Back to Club 3. I love it. I'm on 2. I love it. There's no shame in ever saying our business has dropped. We're all human. You know, I was Club 12. I'm not Club 12, but I'm getting back there. It's growing and growing every single month. I'll be back there hopefully this month or next month, and then I'm going straight on to Club 24. So we've got this in the bag. Love Club 3, exactly. And Kirsty, you can do that in the next 3 months. You've got Nat's recruiting system. You can do it 1,000,000%. So next stop is Rio. I'm literally, you know, going to try and just sort of whiz through this. I've only got loads of pages left. Talk really quickly. Next stop, Rio. Who wants to qualify for stage 1 of Rio? It's a bit of a no-brainer. We all want to be there. Again, I'll clarify that if you do not qualify for stage 1, it doesn't mean that you're out of the running for Rio. This is just for the extra incentives and to get invited to the big party and the event and stuff that's going to be at the convention in October. You've got 2 months left to do this, June and July. I want you to make a plan, and I want you to get focused. Being at that event is going to do so much for you. It's going to boost your confidence. It's going to be great for content. It's going to be great for recruiting. You just want to be there. You want to be there. You want to be in that room, and you don't want to be watching it online. You want to be in that room. So you've got 2 months left to do that. So I want you to reach out to your upline, find out how many points you are currently on for Rio, and find out exactly how many points you need in the next 2 months to qualify for stage 1. Do that across the board, and then put a plan of action into place. So the biggest points is hitting your PB, which is 4 points for Rio. Hitting your POB is 6 points for Rio. And then hitting, when you get a new partner plus in your business, I think it's 1 point. When you get a new partner with 250 PV, it's 1 point. This is just roughly off the top of my head, but we've got it written down. I'll copy and paste it into the 90-day game plan group, exactly what the points are. And if you're SC or below, you also get points for placing orders as well. So I've got it really, really clearly written out. So I'll put it into the group. But if you're someone who's really determined, you know, it ultimately lies within us. I can come on here and say, go and do this, go and try that, but you have to want it. You have to sit there and say, I want to be at that event and I'm going to do whatever it takes. So I would recommend, you know, getting off the call, going onto the hub, printing out the tracker, printing out what every single point is, and making a clear structured plan of how you're going to achieve that over the next 2 months. And every single person on this call can qualify. And how amazing will it be? It's going to be amazing. First of all, we'll have to have like a reunion, like when we are at the October convention. We'll be like, everyone on our Sunday night calls, can we all meet up? And it'll be so lovely because so many of us haven't met and we're across different teams, and we could be like, we've done it, look, we're here, we made it, we're at the Rio event. But it'll be so lovely. But yeah, 2 months to qualify. Every single person on the call can do it. So who is ready to go for it and who is ready to push it? Who's really ready to go for it? So tomorrow is Monday. We've got new week, new goals, fresh mindset. We have got Natalie's recruiting system. You've got no excuse. I've got no excuse. You've got no excuse. No one's got any excuses. This is like a 1, 2, 3 step off to live in my inboxes. Boom. I love that. We've got a 1, 2, 3 step guide on how to recruit. And then when we recruit, we train them, we support them, we get them to Partner Plus, straight to senior partner, and they are going to be your new clubs in August. So really just have that focus on for the next 3 months. And also that's going to really bring you a massive paycheck in August as well. Like, you know, we don't talk about money a lot, but money does make the world go round. You know, a lot of us, again, the scripts are, but we'll maybe do a thread Paula so that they're really clear, because it'll be much easier, I think. You know, August is really a really expensive month. It's the school holidays and our kids are spoiled little buggers. And I'm joking. No, you know what it's like. Even you go to the park, you buy ice creams, you go here, you go there. Like, having a massive paycheck dropping into your account on the 10th of August is really going to help out a lot of us mums on the call. So that's something to really, really, really focus. And again, as I said, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. You can get on as many calls as like this as you like. You can get on every single call that's available, but you have to be the one to make the decision, and you have to be the one to take action. So I want you to, you know, if the first 4 days of the month haven't been great, it's been half term, you've tried your best, you know, whatever's happened, wipe it off and make tomorrow your first of the month, make tomorrow your 1st of June. Start afresh from tomorrow and really say to myself, this is what I'm doing for June. These are my goals. I'm going to go and smash it. And I look forward to catching up with you all next week. And I think it'll be really nice if maybe we like track our numbers as well. And you can just say, do you know what? I was messaging 10 people a day. These are the kind of responses I got, just so we can track it, and we can also post it in the 90-day game plan group as well. And then last but not least, I promise this is the last one. We have got Reading coming up on the 17th of June. Again, it's one of those things, no one can make you be there. No one can force you to be there. I wish I could with a lot of my team. I wish I could. But, you know, try your very best to be there in that room, because if you are committed and determined and ambitious and you really want to see results in your business, and you want to be in Thailand next year, you want to be qualifying for Rio, you want to be a national marketing director, getting to these events is really a non-negotiable. And I for personal reasons haven't been able to go to many events in the past 8 months, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see everyone in Reading. So good luck, everyone. Tomorrow's the first of the month. Get a good night's sleep, wake up, get ready to smash your goals. And yeah, thanks for joining. I hope you found it helpful. And thank you to our gorgeous Natalie, and we will see you again next Sunday. See you later, guys.